I think so, for all of you watching. Let's see, are we live? Think so, I think so. Hey, you know what I tried to do at the beginning of the stream? I'm still putting together stuff that I'm going to put on stream, yeah? Here we go, for all of you, we should be live. We should officially be live on YouTube. Yes, yes, yes. And for some of you watching, let's start off by saying, woof. I can't wait to do this stream, yes. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, welcome welcome to Showtime, baby. This is Showtime for all of you watching around the world, yes. Number one trending live stream daily channel, yes, in the whiskey community. And for a lot of you, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is, We're number one. Today, I'm only going to be drinking water, and that's all we're going to do. Barbecue and drink water. Yes, yes. Just joking. Point of matter is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to show you exactly what we're going to do. For some of you, here's some whiskeys that we might be putting on the stream. Don't forget to hit that like button. First one, Heaven Hill Bourbon, we might be putting that on the stream. 10 out of 10. The Shanks from 2024, we might put it on the stream, 10 out of 10. Over here, Wild Turkey, 70th anniversary, we might put this on the stream, 10 out of 10. Also, woof. Yes, Toasted Penelope, we might put it on the stream, 10 out of 10. New Riff, we might put it on the stream. 8 year, we might put it on the stream, 10 out of 10. And the number one whiskey we're going to be putting on the stream is, yes, Bombergers, yes. We're going to be putting Bombergers, really rare, really hard to get. And for some of you watching, yes, this is the new 2025 Bombergers. Yes, brand new. They used to be all white, but now they're getting more redder and redder the labels. This is beautiful. There's a small batch. Yes, it's Kentucky straight bourbon. And if you don't know already, this comes from, yes, Mid-Curds. This comes from Mid-Curds, and for a lot of you, there's the back. I haven't looked at this. I'm actually not even looking right now. That's the crazy part. I'm not even looking at it. I'm looking forward to this. And for some of you watching, I don't even have a glass out here. That's how last minute I just did this. I put this all on the stream. For some of you, we're going to be doing this. And for a lot of you, huge shout outs in my chat room. I'm going to give a first shout out to the first person, David. David, thank you so much. I know David likes to send super chats often, and he is a wrench. April, thank you so much for being here yesterday. Edgar Romeo threw down some super chat. Nice super chat yesterday, I believe, last stream. Thank you so much, Edgar Romeo. And also we had other people like B Young and a lot of other people that added to the stream. Farm Kitty April and a lot of other people like AM, I believe, last stream. For all of you, don't forget when you send super chats. So when you do send super chats, remember, if you can't send a super chat, one thing I ask, subscribe and hit that like button. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit that like button. So let's get those likes up. If you're watching from your phone, tap the screen a couple times. So today, I'm going to be doing this. I am going to be doing this, yes. You're going to see the mix I'm going to do with this. And today I'm doing a little bit of, I have leftover food inside. I want to barbecue something, and what I want to barbecue is some sausages. To make some perfect sausages, as you will see, you could just put them on the grill if you want to, but to give it the extra flavor, you have to do some more stuff than just do that, right? So I'm going to start off by telling you, I think I have a feeling that I'm going to be drinking some beer. And while I'm seasoning this, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to just throw it down with some burr. Let's see what kind of burr I'm going to take. Whoa! Dang, this thing is frozen. Whew, this thing is frozen. Okay, first thing, let's get the glass. By the way, today we're going to be doing our beautiful review of, look at this glass. Sheesh! The thing's rolling. Let's back some of these things up. So I can't wait to do this one. Bombergers. You already know what I have to think of the beautiful bottle. 10 out of 10. But is it? I'll tell you. Anyways, point them out. We're going to put does it move around? Good. All right. So now I have to pick a beer. Yes. Got to pick a nice burr. And for some of you, you know what I should do? I should put a coaster a coaster. Huge shout outs to Trippin' Animals. They do good stuff. I want to represent my city. We're going to put it right here. Boom. We're going to put it right on top. Boom, boom. Ooh, that's a beautiful little look. That's a beautiful look. All right. I get to pick the beer. Yes, yes. I get to pick the beer. I haven't drank anything all day, so let's see what beer. IPA, no. IPA, no. Guinness. Woo, a Guinness. Maybe a Guinness would be good. Guinness. What is this? Ooh. A Guinness would be good. Matter of fact, I kind of want to drink. What do I want to drink? I'm going to figure this out. Let me figure this out what I'm going to drink. All right, so I'm not going to drink Japanese beer. I'm not going to drink an American beer, I don't think. Am I going to drink a Mexican beer? Woof! Oh! Am I going to drink Guinness? I don't know if I'm going to drink Guinness. You know what I'm going to drink? Let's do this. For all of you, you know what we're going to do? I want something refreshing. I do know that some of you expect me to drink Guinness because I haven't drank that. But you know what? I'm going to drink this. So what I'm going to do is let's pop this open. Let's pop this son of a gun open. And let's load this up. Wait a minute, you're telling me I can put 2 burrs? I can put 2 burrs in there? I don't know. Should I put 2 burrs in there? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. It could hold 2. Maybe we should, but before anything, let's drink this up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I need 2 of those. Today's officially, for all of you Americans, college, football, all on the TV. Let's get another burr. Burr. Here we go. It should load us up. And we're going to start seasoning, and we're going to also do the review of the whiskey, yes? We're going to do the review of the whiskey. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that like button. So, here we go. We're going to pop this one open here. I got to load this up. Look at that. That's a juicy one. Beautiful. Real nice and juicy. Anyways, point of the matter is, yes, the main thing on this stream, I cannot wait to do this whiskey. You already know what I have to think. If you don't have an idea what I have to think, you're going to see. You're going to see. Can't wait to do this. Let's put a little bit of light on here. Maybe it helps out because it is a little bit dark. It looks like it's going to rain. There we go, a little bit of light. Now you can see a little bit better. So I'm going to be doing this, and this for some of you, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, but this is a brand new one, 2025. I'm looking at it now. I am looking at it now. The first time I look at the bottle is the first time I look at the bottle from 2025. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. There you go. So this is, okay, Bombergers Declaration, right? And for some of you that do not know, Bombergers likes to do 2 releases per year. Shanks and the Bombergers, you can buy both of those whenever you find them. They're hard to find, but you can find them. And if I could say one thing about the hardest one to find is the Bombergers. For all of you, cheers, all of you, drink a sip. Man, hit that like button if you like the stream so far. We're going to have a calm little stream. You're gonna have a cam stream, yes? Maybe not, maybe so. Anyways, let's open this up. So every time I show this, the store gets wiped out. I don't know why. Don't even ask me. This is the best when it comes to Argentinian, easy to do sausages. Every time I show this, the stores get wiped out in the whole week. Last time I started showing this on a weekly basis, it was about a whole month, and I couldn't get any of these. I can't say that it's officially me, but if you all know, these are really good. And Labor Day, I believe, is around the corner, so I do know that many people are probably going to want some good sausage. If you want to barbecue and do a good barbecue, this is a good brand. If you're in the USA, I am in Florida, Miami. So for some of you, Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. I like to show you the best. So let's pop these open. Look good, look good. Now before we say anything about looking good, we're gonna pour the rest of this beautiful thing. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Tap that like button. And also you're gonna see me cook. And you're gonna see me rate some whiskey, right? For some of you watching, here we go. First big sip. Cheers to all of you, and for all of you non-Americans, enjoy this. This is a refreshing, cold, beautiful Mexican style beer. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. You guys are awesome. Dang. I hit the spot. All right, first thing you need to do, for some of you, you're going to need to get some good olive oil. This is the olive oil I recommend. If you can't buy this one, there's other ones that are really good, but this one's good. Don't get the avocado. There's one avocado one. Don't get avocado. You need extra virgin olive oil. All right, now, here we go. We're going to just light this up. Here we go. Just light it up. Light it up just a little bit. All right, hit that like button, baby. This is going to be the first one to send the super chat today on the stream. If you don't know how to send the super chat, next to where you're tapping, there is a money sign. You can send a little appreciation or a big appreciation with your message. Yes, here we go. Beautiful. Let's back this up. So the beers we're having, look at these burrs. Look at these burrs. Real good burrs, man. These burrs are good as hell. These beers are good. Real good. Now you're going to have to like that pop, that's crisp. You're going to have to like no bitterness on the finish. There's some beers that have a lot of bitterness. Don't expect a lot of bitterness on this beer. This is crispy. This is clean. This is nice. This is carbonated. This is very beautiful. Again, I'm going to take another swig out of this, but I'm going to say this for some of you that are getting into beer. Maybe you like to get into beer now in summertime, the end of summertime. This is a good one to get. It's so crispy. It's so crispy. Real crispy. Not only is it crispy, it fulfills that quenching thirst that I have. Now, beer does have water. You have to understand that. Beer does have water, has a huger percentage of water than most of the things that you're really drinking. I think beer has more water than Arizona. Yes, maybe more water than fruit punch. Maybe beer has more water than your apple juice. Maybe not apple juice, but fruit punch. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink this out. It's so good. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna light this up. We're gonna flip this around like thunder. All right, flip this around like thunder. Make sure your olive oil gets nice. These sausages really nice. You want to make sure that they're sliding so much like it looks like a hockey puck. See how they're sliding? That's a good thing. They're sliding. That's a good thing. All right, that's a good thing. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of rap. A lot of rap lately. A lot of rap I've been listening to. I think his name is Central C. Central C. And listen to Future. Hit that like button if you're liking this stream. Comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe here in the corner for YouTube and also for the algorithm, okay? Shout out to all of you. Here we go. Let's drink this out. Man, that's good. We got to get those likes up, baby. All right, Reaper crew, we're going to put this over here. Yesterday I went to sleep rapping a song in my head. Central C. Yesterday I was rapping a song in my head. M for M, M for man. Clock it door, M for man. Telling you. Rap is good, man. Rap is good. When you get the right artist, ooh, rap is good. Anyways, here we go. Let's start seasoning. And for some of you that don't know what seasoning is, here we go. Let me show you. Now, you don't need to put salt and pepper. Sometimes salt and pepper already comes in the seasoning. And you all know that I like to use good seasoning. I like to mix up my fragrances sometimes. Today I'm wearing... I can't tell you what I'm wearing. If somebody sends a super chat, I'll tell you what I'm wearing. But today I'm wearing 2 fragrances on my skin, yes. Anyways, Kinder's prime steak, yes, beautiful. It does have a little bit of garlic, black garlic, which I like. And it does have that truffle action, so it gives it a good pop. A little bit different. And also, this is heavy duty. This is strong. But also, the one thing that this carries is it has a little bit of, last time I remember it had sugar cane or sugar, brown sugar. There you go. Sugar, brown sugar. So now what does that do? That's going to allow some of these sausages to get nice and black. You want your sausage to look like this. You see this? You see this Orbeg? You want your sausage to look like this. It gives it that good taste. That little bit crispiness when you open it up inside. It's all that juice, you know what I mean? That googly moogly, that thing of juice. That's what I like about some of these sausages. That it does have that juicy googly moogly inside, right? If you do cook it right. But you have to barbecue it right. We're going to barbecue this. Also, I do know that many of you probably are tuned in here now. You guys are looking forward for me to do the whiskey review. Remember, this is an expensive bottle. I am lucky enough to find this and to review this for a lot of you. 2025. I can't wait for reviewing on this one. Is this going to be a dud? I've been spending hundreds of dollars on whiskey lately. For a lot of you, new releases. This is the new release of the year. Is it going to be a dud? I already told the guys at 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Info M. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. All right, time to season. So for some of you, hit that like button. First thing you want to do, this is not the main seasoning. All right, this is going to be the one that I'm putting first. Here we go. Info M. Good, beautiful. You guys don't want to hear what I'm listening to. I got some rap music that I'll be listening to. You don't want to hear it, man. If we get over $100, I'll start playing rap music for the whole stream. All right? For the whole stream, I'll play rap music. Info M. Info B. Here we go. Holy voodoo. There we go. So now we're going to put a little bit of this on the top. Right on the top, just a tad. It's going to be the main seasoning on this one. The main seasoning is going to be this, so you're going to go a little bit heavy on this one. Now remember, you're putting olive oil on here, so you just want to swipe it around. All right, so we're going to swipe it around the olive oil. Before we flip it around, we're going to flip it around like a, we're going to flip around. There we go. We're going to flip it around. Some of you probably think I listen to Spanish rap. Hell nah. I listen to a dude from the UK before I listen to Spanish rap. I listen to Spanish rap, but I think it's more manly to listen to, personally, listen to a real rapper. American rappers are a little bit different. Now, we're not talking about rap, are we? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Over here, $5 super champ. Look at here, David. So David sent a $5 super chat. That's how the show goes. If you see people sending super chats, that's how you get on the show. This is the main show. This is showtime. So for all of you, David Benitez. He says over here, 2709. He says, Reaper, what did you think of the Forest, Old Forester single barrel strength? Any of the blue labels of Old Forester are amazing. You have to pick the right warehouse, but they're all amazing. The blue label ones are the highest proof point of the barrel strengths. Also, you can get also the black label ones if you want to get a good whiskey, David. My recommendation to you, David, is to get the black labeled single barrels. They're usually about 100 proof. You get different warehouses, warehouse H, warehouse K, warehouse L. And for some of you, you guys already know, if you're kind of new, your palate doesn't want to get impacted, get the black label Old Forester. If you want the real good one, which I'd say the best one is the blue label, get the blue label one. They're barrel strength, high proof, 136, 134 proof. But what you could do is, if you don't like it because it's too heavy, you could just drop a little bit of water. Okay, just a tad bit of water. There you go, David. There it is. $5 super chat accepted. Thank you so much, David. All right. Anyways, what did I do? I already put that good. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Band for band. Info M. I think I was rapping some of the songs, some of the lyrics. I was turning into a UK boy. Bless up. Man, I want to play some rap music on the stream, yes? If we get over $100 on the stream, I will play rap music. The rap music that's been in my head, and mainly it's going to be revolved around Central C. Here we go, let's drink this up. Okay, now what we're going to do is, we'll put that one. We're going to put this one over here, boom, boom. Holy voodoo. Oh. Some of these rappers, man, I don't know how they stay so skinny. It's crazy. They stay so skinny that their pants are falling off. They buy belts like $300, $400, $500 belts, and their pants are falling off. Crazy. For some of you watching, hit that like button if you haven't already. So what we're going to do is, we did already this. We're going to make sure to get a lot of coating to move it around. Yes, we're going to get a lot of that coating to move around. There you go. Get that coating on here. And if you guys haven't hit that like button, we got a lot of people watching. Do me a favor for all of you. Let's get this channel going. If you love this channel, make this your home. Make this your turf. Just like the rappers do, right? Anyways, we got no rappers in the chat room. Point them out over here. Look. Make this your chat room. Make this your community. This is a community for all of you. I am the leader, Jens. But you could be part of the chat room anytime. Just be part of the chat room and you'll enjoy it on a weekly basis. I do stream about every single day. So for some of you, you guys get entertainment every day, especially for all of you working at Burger King. If you guys are working at Burger King, well, guess what? I'm here, baby. Don't you worry. I'll show you how to cook some good steak when you get out of that burger joint. All of you that are working at McDonald's, there you go. This might not be your channel if you're working at McDonald's. Because I know some of you working at McDonald's out there. I don't know nobody working at McDonald's, but I know some of you must feel like, damn, this is so expensive, this stuff he buys. He buys all this so expensive. It's like $100. Matter of fact, this stream costed me a total of, let me explain to you how much this stream costed me. $145. All right? $5. That's 150, okay? So 150, 150 bucks. Two of these I just cracked open. Crack-a-lacka, right? I cracked them open. Those are like $5. 155 bucks. A water, $2. That's 157, right? And that's about it. About it. I had everything else, right? About it. 14 bucks. 14 bucks. Anyway, so that's the total of this stream. For some of you, that's why I say when you send super chats, it's a big thing. Thank you so much, David, for sending a super chat. And what we're going to do is we're going to do that review of that. We're going to cook these things. Now, look at how beautiful. You see the seasoning on here? Now, it stays, right? The beautiful thing of this is some of you don't expect to ever season your sausages. And it's understandable. Some of you don't want to season your sausages. It's understandable. You don't know the seasoning sausages, good Argentinian sausages, it's just amazing. You have never done it. You don't know what to do. But give it a shot. Give it a shot. Remember, Labor Day is around the corner. And this is the company that I'm trying to show you guys. I am not sponsored. I'm going to say this right now. I'm not sponsored by this company. I'm sponsored by you guys. You guys are the reason why I stream every single day. You guys buy that membership on the daily or weekly basis, and you pay a monthly membership. And for some of you, you have to thank all the members. If you're a member over here, you have to thank Ryan Quinn. You have to thank April. You have to thank all my members in the chat room. Without my members and without the subscribers, we will not be doing this every single day. I appreciate each and every one of you that get the membership. Huge appreciation. I sweat my heart out. That's wrong. I sweat my balls out for you. Look at this. Sweat my balls out for you. And for some of you that haven't got that membership renewed, you got to renew the membership, right? If you don't renew your membership, the color next to your name is not going to change. Cheers, all of you. This is it. Estrella, Jalisco. Estrella, Jalisco. Ridiculously beautiful. This is really, 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 really. I'm gonna say this. What's the words that I can use for this? Oof, what's the words that I can use for this? We're about to make a name for myself, yes? I'm gonna say this for all of you. Peacemaker, yes. I want to talk about that real quick. My favorite current show is Peacemaker. If you guys don't know who John Cena is, John Cena is not my favorite wrestler because I don't like wrestling. If I was ever a wrestler that I like, will be Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kane, Undertaker, and then who else? Who's there? Triple H. And then if it was ever wrestlers, who's the other one? The Rock. Okay, The Rock. Those are the people that I like. I don't like anybody else. Remember, I'm not a Gen Z like some of the other YouTubers, right? If you like the stream, hit that like button, subscribe so that you don't lose this channel. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I do not like. I'm gonna say this. I do not like wrestling. I don't watch wrestling, man. But what I like is John Cena. I don't even like John Cena as a wrestler because I don't watch wrestling. Wrestling's fake. Wrestling's fake, right? Point of the matter is, you gotta watch my favorite, okay, Peacemaker with John Cena. It is so good and funny. I would recommend a lot of you, if you want something weird and funny and something masculine, watch it. It's gonna be a little bit gay sometimes, but that's okay. Point of the matter is, it's a great, great show. And for some of you, remember, you have to find a good show out there. If you don't find a good show, you don't have sanity. I have always one show that I have to watch. If I get home at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m., I have an idea that I can watch something, right? Point of the matter is, you guys are the heart of the chat room. If you're the heart of the chat room, do me the favor. Tap the screen a couple taps. If you're watching from your phone, let's get the taps. Tap, tap, tap. If you're watching from your phone, tap it. If you are the heart of the chat room, tap the screen a couple times. Hit that like button. Over here, this is what we're going to do. We're going to drink a sip. And for some of you watching, oh, man, we're lining this up. We're lining this up hard. Lining this up hard. So, again, I'm going to drink the rest of this. You have tuned into the best channel to give you the best recommendations on food, whiskey, and beer. And the recommendation I'm going to tell all of you, Labor Day is around the corner, don't buy Bud Light. Bud Light's for the people that like to put their fingers in their stinker. All right? This is what you need to get. You need to get the Estrella Jalisco. It is a beautiful, crispy beer. If it is very, very hot, you will like it a lot, okay? You will like it a lot. Do not get Bud Light. Bud Light is for the people that like to put their finger in their stinker. Don't do that. Get something like this. This is really good. It's really good. Beautiful. Beautiful, huh? It's beautiful. Shout out to Ryan Quinn in the chat room. He says, ha, 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 ha. That's an amazing comment. That's an amazing comment. Anyways, here we go. Let's go over here. Move this around. And for some of you today on the stream, yes, we got a lot of people watching. Got a lot of people watching. We have some companies actually watching me. I got some companies watching you, yeah. Got some companies watching me. Yes, I have some companies watching me. Are they watching right now? God knows. Maybe they're peeking. Maybe they're peeking in. Maybe they're peeking in. Some of the companies are probably peeking in. You never know. Super Bowl's around the corner. They might need somebody for the Super Bowl commercial. You never know. You never know. You never know. I'm going to say this for all of you. Look, last thing you need is somebody in the Super Bowl to say, hey, don't buy Bud Light. Buy Australia. You don't want to be that guy. Well, what guy? You know the guy that they say? The dude, yes, the dude that takes showers. Yes, what dude? The dude that takes showers when he drinks Bud Light, he puts his, you know what, in the stinker. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want that. You don't want me on a goddamn freaking Head and Shoulders commercial on Super Bowl. You don't want me doing that. You don't want that, right? You don't want me doing a beer commercial. I'm a whiskey dude. Yes, I'm a whiskey dude. Now, whiskey companies, they do not like doing commercials. Whiskey companies do not like doing commercials at all. You know why I don't like doing commercials? Is because for some reason they're scared to sell so many whiskeys. What in the hell is that? What you scared of selling so many whiskeys? They're scared that there might be a riot because no, there's not enough whiskeys. Well, Prohibition, if you don't know Prohibition, I think that left a lot of PTSD for a lot of these massive distillers and companies. Like, I completely concur. And for some of you, here we go. We're going to start cooking, right? Before we start cooking, I got to do my favorite thing. If you don't know my favorite thing, it's on the screen. It's on the screen. My favorite thing's on the screen. I'm going to do it right now. All right? All right, here we go. I'm going to do my favorite thing. If you think some of you think I'm going to start whistling my favorite rap song, it's not going to happen. If you think I'm going to do a rap song, it's not going to happen. My favorite thing is about to come up for some of you watching. Hey, we're about to make a name for ourselves. Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. Yes, you know what time it is. Okay, for some of you that don't know what time it is, you're going to see. You're going to learn today, yes. You're going to learn today. Anyways, these are looking beautiful. Beautiful. You can put these aside. Make sure the mosquitoes don't get on there. Thankfully, we got no mosquitoes here. No mo. So, I have 2 glasses here before we do any of that. By the way, we're going to start moving some of this. These are the seasonings that I use. Right? For some of you that I entertained and you guys walk away because some of you need to start feeding your kids or something, I understand. I'll see you in a little bit, right? For some of you, if you haven't hit that like button, tap the screen a couple times if you haven't. So what we're going to do is we're going to either use this glass or we're going to use this one. We're going to see what I use. But I do know that for some of you, you guys have been enjoying the stream. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Let's clean this up just a little bit, just so it looks presentable. I like to clean my workstation. Now, when I'm working at night, which this is not work, this is to me. Well, I guess it is, right? I'm not a maid, right? I got a maid. Anyways, point of the matter is, I'm not a maid, right? So I don't really clean, but we're gonna put this over here. So here we go. I'm gonna move some of these also. These are the beers that we had. I'm gonna move these. Boom, over there. Bing bang. Over here, coin shower. Coin shower, April. Thank you so much. Let me pick up those coins. For some of you who don't know, when I do that. This is like stripping, right? It's like stripping. When I do that stripping, she throws me coins. And over here, thank you so much for the $2. That means she threw 8 coins at me. Thank you so much. It says, wife, if she love you, coin shower. Wife, if she love you. Thank you so much. There's 2 best friends in the chat room. Great to see the 2 best friends being a part of the stream. Thank you so much. Point of the matter is, let's drink the rest of this. And for some of you, yes, this is Oktoberfest glass. If you haven't bought an Oktoberfest glass, don't buy this. I found this at the thrift shop. Yes, you can't believe it, but I did. I found this at the thrift shop, and it was brand new. And I just cleaned it up, and that's it. Now we have it here. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink the rest of this. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, so we're going to do the one thing that I've been wanting to do the whole stream. I want to review this so bad. I want to do my first impression. Secondary, this is going for $350. Secondary, this is going for $300. Secondary, there's other places having $250. I actually saw it recently at the store for $450. Yes, I'm talking about this one. I'm talking about Bombergers. And I don't think I'm going to use this one. We'll use it maybe after. I'm talking about this one. I found this at the store for about, I didn't buy it for $450. I bought it for $140. Let's see. 108 proof. I haven't looked at it. Batch 25F 1994. Who the hell's born in 1995? That is a young buck. Over here, bottle 750 of 2,670. God dang. Wow. Wait a minute. You're telling me that there's only 2,670. I'm sorry, some of you are not going to be able to get this. This is bottle 750 out of 2,679. Wow. Now, you could go to the Mid-Curse site if you want to. On the Mid-Curse site. I'm going to say this. Today, I'm not going to officially review this. It's going to be my first impression. So don't expect me to get all the notes on here. All right. First day, usually, when I pop it open, I get notes, but it does end up changing in the span of a week. All right. So we're going to pop this open, expensive bottle. Let me show you how I like to pop this open. Now, for some of you, I do know some of you probably think that I just pop it open. No, I don't. I like to be a little bit my bottles, I like to actually keep them nice and tight. I like to do that. I'm just OCD, I guess you could say, right? OCD. Here we go. Let's pop this open. You guys ready? Bombergers. We're going to do it. Can't wait to do this. I've been looking forward to this all day. I hold it myself all day to drink this. For all of you. Yes, for all of you. So here we go. Let's pop this open. This smells insanely good. Cherry and vanilla. Why the hell does it have a chocolate note? Please tell me this doesn't have chocolate. So sick of whiskeys having chocolate. But anyways, here we go. Bombergers. Bombergers 2025. 10 out of 10. Here we go. Let's do this. What I want to do is I want to kind of keep this open a little bit, right? So what you want to do is, let's get a little bit technical. Hold the bottom of your damn bulb. Spin it around. Make sure to spin it around enough so that the air starts circulating into your. If this thing flies off, if this bulb flies off, I'm gonna say this. I don't recommend this glass. If this falls off, if this stem just flies off right now while I'm doing this, I don't recommend you buying this. Yes. Anyways, here we go. Here we go. Let me nose it out. Let me nose this out. Cheers, all of you. That is insane. Woo! I'm going to close this real quick. I don't want a bug going now. I don't want a bug. Wow, man. Holy Lord. Woo! That is, honestly, I got to say, that is remarkably good. I just nose it out just a little bit. That is remarkably insane, man. Here we go. That's insane. I'm going to tell you what I smell. But before anything, I did smell a little bit of chocolate, and I hope I didn't, but here we go. Oh, my Lord. Cherries, oak, but the oak here is so different. The oak here is just, it's, how can I explain to you the oak here? The oak reminds me of one of those 10-year toasted barrels. It's such a good oak, really good, very rich, very nice. You can tell that's a little bit richer just on the nose. Man, also it is very much. There's a little bit of cherry, beautiful cherry on here. That is insane, man. So again, a lot of good oak. It's almost like a nice toasted oak that I'm smelling. A nice toasted oak that I'm smelling. This is really good. Cherry, toasted oak. Just a tad bit of, not too much. Tad bit of like a pepper. And there was also, there's like a little herbal note. Like a little herbal note. I don't know how to explain to you what kind of herbal. It's almost like, you guys ever smelled Bengay? You ever smelled Bengay? Some of you know, I'm going to say this. This is going to be a joke. It's not a joke, but it's a real thing. In middle school, one of my teachers was called Miss Gay. Her husband, I don't know if she was lying or not, but her husband was named Ben. Oh, now I'm thinking about it. Holy Lord, maybe she was a billionaire. Holy crap. I just thought about that. Just maybe she's a billionaire. Her husband was Ben Gay. His name was Ben. His last name was Gay. I don't know why I have to say that, but that's a little note for some of you. And its point of the matter is, it does have like a little, almost like it's not a mintiness, but it has like a little bit of a funky kind of a Bengay kind of a feel, which it's super addicting. If you never smelled Bengay, if you ever smelled Bengay, man, Bengay is addicting. I remember when I was younger, I told my mother never to put it on me, but little by little, I made sure that she didn't know, and I would put it right on my chest or my tongue. Never lick Bengay, but I don't know. I used to, that Bengay, man, it's no joke. Anyways, this is kind of reminding me of that. Cherry, strong cherry. The oak note is really insane, the oak note, man. Very insane. All right, so Bombergers 2025. Very hard bottle. Right, very hard bottle. Small bags. Okay, so let me look at. So I looked at this. Let me look at the back. The back has a little bit of letters on here. Bombergers Declaration, Bourbon, honors the legacy of the former distillery known as Bombergers in the 1800s and later Midkers. Midkers, yeah. Anyways, it's pretty cool. Cool little history. I don't really care about history, honestly. I don't care about history. Supposedly, there's history that you guys don't know. There's some history apparently that Elon Musk is from the future, it's from the past, and Donald Trump is from the past, and Barron Trump is going to be the last president in the USA. There's supposed to be a thing that they're time travelers. There's a thing. We're not going to talk about history, right? That apparently Elon Musk is supposed to be, what's the word on the streets? That Elon Musk is partnering up with Trump, right, to try to fix the future. Because he's going to do a time traveling thing. Anyways, that's too hard. We're going too hard out here. I haven't even drank any whiskey. All right, so here we go. Cheers, all of you. I hope you enjoy the stream. We're going to start cooking soon. But I'm looking forward to this. Bombergers. Is this good? Is this worth it? Let's see. Cheers, all of you. Ha! Wow. Wow. I get it. Oh. That's when you know I like something. Wow. That's when you know I like something. Ladies and gentlemen, my tongue. Why does my tongue have a little bit of nut on it? That's what she said. I have a little bit of nut. I don't know why I have a little bit of nut on my tongue. Have a little bit of nut. Wow. The experience on here, just cherry nut. Cherry nut. Almost like a toasted oak. The oak on here is actually better oak than any of these whiskeys. Woo! This is honestly 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It's honestly 10 out of 10. If I wish you could experience this with me, I would love to give some of you a little bit of sample for all of you to have on this moment because it's so really good. It's so amazing. Can I tell you how amazing this is? This is outstandingly good. This is honestly one of the best buys I've done so far this year. You guys know we've done some bad buys lately. Short Barrel, Booker's. What's the other one? I think that old Granddad 7-year wasn't worth it, but we did it on the stream just to do it for all of you. There's a lot of whiskeys that I'd lost money on because I didn't think they were worth it. But I still bought them, right? Anyways, point of matter is, this is the best one currently of the last couple months. I think, what is it, 3 months? Best one of the last 3 months that we have bought. Bombergers. Again, you guys know Shanks is a little bit sweet. They are hand-to-hand brothers, right? This is like a cousin. Man, they're brothers. They're brothers. Now, for some of you watching, you're probably like, woo, Penelope's the GOAT. No, it's not. It's not. I'm sorry to say. It's not the GOAT. All right? The amount of oak, okay, the amount of oak. Now, the master distiller, I talked to the master distiller. I don't like talking about these kind of things. Well, I don't like talking because it's just too. I'm not trying to put a class on here. Trying to entertain some of you. I hate putting a class. I'm not here to teach you guys anything about whiskey. I'm just trying to show you if it's good or not, if you should buy it or not. The notes, I don't like to. Anyways, point of the matter is, I talked to the master distiller. And the master distiller, he said to me years ago, he said to me, hey, you know, we have a lot of wood out back. They're like out in the air now. I go, why do you have that? Because we air out our wood so that when we use it, it has a lot of air time and it has age outside in direct heat. I go, what's the point of that? He goes, there's a big point of that because it does change the flavor on some of our whiskey. And you could tell right now, just by me drinking this, you could tell that really the main thing on here is the oak note. There's no company out there, there's no distillery out there that does this. This is the only distillery that does it. Midkers. They're the only one that does this. And for them, I'm going to say this, they do put themselves, if you ever take a class with the Midkers distillery or any of the members, they're always going to put themselves first or close to first. They're not first. Buffalo Trace will always be first, right? Point of the matter is, here we go, let's nose this out. Let's nose this out. God dang, that's good. That is really, really good. Man, that's good. Here we go. Let's drink this. Cheers, all of you. Wow, that is god dang just cherry. A little bit of nut. I'm getting a little bit also like oddly. You know what this reminds me of? Okay, let me explain to you what this reminds me. I'm gonna hit you in the head with exactly what I'm tasting. This reminds me of a little bit of carbonation of almost like a little Coke. There's a little bit of a tang in there, just like like a little carbonation of like a Coke. It has a little bit of pepper on here. Mine's pepper. I'm tasting also nut, peanut, like a peanut kind of a taste, but a salted peanut, almost like a honey peanut, honey salted peanut, and then cherry. Mine's cherry. The cherry is the main thing that's really a star here with that oak note. The oak note is very nice. And then just comes what makes it come hard, just like what she said. That's what she said. What makes it come hard, just like what she said. This is the caramel that really just stand out here. I'm going to say this. Shout out to all of you. Let's drink the rest of this. I'm going to switch. I'm going to switch glasses. That is insane like that. But we're switching glasses. That is really good. Wow, that's good. Now, for some of you, I'm gonna put the food we're gonna cook. Right? We're gonna put the food I'm gonna cook because I gotta flip some of these. I gotta flip some of these. Looks good. Looks good. All right, so what we're going to do is, I do need to put the barbecue. I need to move the barbecue, right? I'm going to start moving some of these things out of the way so that I can make sure that barbecue is lit up right. So what I'm going to do is, just going to move this a little bit. All right, let's open that. Let's open that barbecue. Let's open that barbecue real quick. Let's open it up. Here we go, nice and open. Nice and open. That's what she said, nice and open. Good. All right. So now we have this going here. Nice and open. That's what she said. Let's back us up. Oof. All right. So we have our beautiful sausages here. Ready to rip. Ready to rip. We got our whiskeys here in the back. Let's start moving some of these. We have a lot of whiskeys on here. Let's start moving some of these whiskeys. I'm going to drink some of them, but I need to go back to this one. I'm going to go back to it with this glass. For some of you watching, we're going to start cooking soon, but I kind of want to go back to this whiskey. I'm very impressed. I like it a lot. Very impressed. And I like it a lot. I like it so much. So here we go. We're gonna do this, and I'm gonna make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. So let me back up just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Looks good. You guys can see. You guys can see. It looks good. Good. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I already had it on this glass. I'm going to move it onto the different glass, and that different glass is going to give you a different experience. A different glass is going to give you a different experience. So we're going to pour this on. We're going to pour this on our different glass. Here we go. Oof. This thing is really good. All right, so Bombergers, is it worth it? 10 out of 10, yes. 10 out of 10. Here we go. 10 out of 10. Let's put this over here, boom, so you can see. Here we go. I'm going to move it around. This is a nice glass. Now, I'm going to also nose this out a little bit. Okay, let's nose out. Wow. The proofing on this one is 108 proof, 2025. 108 proof, 2025. Here we go. Let's move around. Woo. Cheers, all of you. Let's see. Has it changed a little bit? Let's see. It has changed a little bit. Wow. A ton of vanilla and caramel. I didn't taste that before. A ton of vanilla and caramel. And, oof. One thing that's bothering me, there's a little, ooh, as a matter of fact, it's not bothering me. It's actually good. There's a little chocolate note. I don't know if that's chocolate or if that's just this is just the oak. Because the oak is very, very, very present. I don't know if that's just the oak or the chocolate. Remember, if you do drink a whiskey and you do taste chocolate, sometimes you get a bitterness of like a dark chocolate. Sometimes when you're tasting some oak, you do get also a bitterness too. Sometimes they're hard to figure out which one is which. But if you start drinking over time, the same whiskey, you're going to figure out that, you know what, it's the oak, it's not chocolate. Here we go, let's see. But it does have a good amount of pepper on here. Nice amount of pepper. My lips are popping because of that. Ah, man, it's so good. Bombergers. That is so good. That is ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Holy crap, that's good. Woo. Now that I'm doing this and really getting into this finish, the finish is really, really long and strong. You get almost like a tad bit of, let me say this, long, strong, very long, strong finish. I can still taste it in my mouth, oak, and I'm gonna say this. Oak and chocolate. I have a chocolate. Finish. A little bit of chocolate in the finish, and a little bit of almost like pepper. A little bit of pepper, chocolate in the finish. That's really good. Really good. God dang, that's good. I'm gonna say this. We got the barbecue open because you see, yes, it's on. You see, the barbecue's on. You see it? The barbecue's on. That's really good. Now, I'm going to do this for some of you. I kind of want to compare this with other whiskeys. I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to make sure to clean this up a little bit. So, to start off, I'm going to put this on here, Heaven Hill. We're going to start with Heaven Hill. This has a lot of cherry. Cherry and oak, basically. I'm going to pour a little bit. I always have to make sure when you are doing your whiskeys and checking your whiskeys, check your cork. My cork is good. Okay? Check your cork always. Remember, I have so many whiskeys. I have hundreds of whiskeys. I have this whole store. So I'm going to drink this. This is Heaven Hill Bourbon. Let's see. Haven't had this one in God knows, maybe months. Cheers. Let's drink this up. You guys are awesome. Here we go. It's just a vibrant, very vibrant whiskey. You can taste that beautiful sweet corn. This has a cherry note and fruity note. Beautiful, beautiful. A good amount of caramel in here. But it's very bright, very bright and young. There's not much of a oak influence on here, but it's beautiful. If you haven't bought one of these, buy it. It's really, really good. Used to be so hard to find that bottle. It used to be so hard to find. As a matter of fact, some of these bottles are hard to find. I'm thinking about it. They're hard to find, but I really want to drink this one. I want to compare it to Bombergers with that one. I don't know why I brought this one out, because I don't think this is going to be. This is not going to be a good whiskey to have with what I'm having. Some of these are rich. This one's a little bit rich, right? This one's a little bit rich. This one's a little bit rich and sweet, but you can tell the corn. The corn is a big influence. Corn is a huge influence on that one. This one's very. Oof! It's getting real hot over there. It's getting real hot over there. Ooh, it's getting real hot. Let's start moving some of these whiskeys, because that dang thing is getting hot as hell. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's getting real hot. We're gonna move that. We're gonna move that. We don't want that. We don't want any whiskey to pump in front of me, like a god dang by my room. You know. Anyways, now that we're having that, we're gonna pop open our fresh, brand new, stinking brand new, juicy water. Let's pop open our brand new, juicy water. I love that juicy water. Here we go. Let's drink this up. We got to clean our palate just a little bit. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put two. I'm going to put this one. I remember how this one tastes like already. I have a good memory on this one. So we're going to have this one. Put this one over here. Bang. And then we're going to put this one. I'm just going to drink it again. I make sure we're clear. We're clear, yes. We're clear. Again, Bombergers. Bang, bang. All right, so let me see. All right, so first all I'm going to do, Wild Turkey 70th anniversary. We're going to start cooking soon. Don't leave. Baby, here we go. Look, we're going to start cooking soon. The sun's coming out, too. It's looking beautiful. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is, yes? You know what time it is? We're number one. All right. This one's out. It's so good. This is insanely good, but wait a minute. I just smells it. Oh, man. There's like there's a zesty note on here. The Bombergers doesn't have a zesty note. This has a zesty note. The Wild Turkey 7 has a zesty. Oh, you can tell it has a zesty. Zesty. Whew. This one doesn't have that. This one has cherry. Let me see. Ooh. So dark. This is a darker whiskey, right? Darker fruits. Again, darker fruits on the Bomberger. Mainly cherry. I can't find anything else but mainly cherry. I'm not going to say blackberry. Because... Well, wait. I'm not gonna say blackberry, but it's cherry, darker cherries, darker cherries. Maybe it has some blackberry, damn. But anyways, this one's a zesty, a little bit of. Here we go. It's just such a difference. Woo, such a difference. This is like if you guys know about perfumes. This is like Dior, EDP, or that parfum. There's like all the parfum with that zestiness. And then this one's like that rich Chanel L exclusive. You know, I don't like the L exclusive. For some of you that don't know about fragrances, even if you don't know, it just came out like 2 weeks ago. I don't like it. It doesn't go with my personality. And here we go. We're gonna do both of these. We'll start cooking soon. Here we go. Let's start drinking this up. Cheers, all of you. First one is this one. No. First one is this one. Wild turkey. Here we go. That is insane. That is insane. God damn, that's good. Wow. That is really good. That is really, really good. Wild Turkey, 70th anniversary. That is really, really good. Dang. Really, really good. Here we go. It's just so zesty. This reminds me of when I do like fajitas. I do fajitas and I make the steak a little bit zesty with some orange and some lime. It has that zestiness. Also, it does have a good amount of caramel on here. Good amount of caramel and nice oak. Let's drink this up. That's absurdly good. Absurdly good. It's insanely good. I can't explain to you how good it is. The only thing I can say is for you paying for this, if you find one that really just it hits this one hard, man. It's over $100, $150 basically. It hits that one hard, man. Wow, that thing, Wild Turkey's 70th anniversary is real good. I didn't put the 8-year because I thought the 8-year was going to be just too much of a blow ball. You know what I mean? Too much of it. We're going to start cooking soon. Don't worry. We're going to start cooking soon. Don't worry. Are we still here? Shoot. Are we still here? We're still here, right? Good. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Hit that like button. You know what? I know when I play music, it kills my algorithm. Maybe I'm not gonna do it. I want to play music so bad. I just need $100. Yes, we need 90 more dollars. I don't think we're gonna get on stream. I don't think we're gonna get the $90 for me to start playing. Bang for bang, for M. I don't think we're gonna get over 90. You never know. You never know. You never know. This whole stream, the rest of the stream could be full of music. Here we go. Bombergers. Let's nose this. This is insanely good. Beautiful. You guys don't like the look? You guys don't like the look? Let me put more whiskey on here. You don't like the look? Let me put some more whiskey on here. You don't like the look? This looks better. This looks better. Ooh, the sunset is setting nice. They say that if you look in the sun, you can get blind. I don't think I've ever been blind in my life. I looked at the sun a couple times. Here we go. Let's drink up Bombergers. That Bombergers is no joke. Wow. That Bombergers is no joke. Wow. I gotta say, wow. Best whiskey on the stream. I'm gonna just say hands down, it has to be this one. 2025 Bombergers, and this is the first day I pop it open. I can only imagine how it's gonna get when I start drinking it more and more. That's exceptionally good. I'm also getting right now a little bit more pepper than I was having before. Wow, that's good. Let's get us a little bit closer to the action. Bang for bang. All right, so we had these. We had this one. What else did we? What else do we have? I can't have this one. This one right now is too sweet to me. I'm gonna put it in the back over here. Beautiful. I heard a song yesterday. It was so funny. It was a Young Thug and Future. You guys don't know who that is. I get it. It was real funny. He said, I don't know why I got my Lambo with the top down. I got no top on that Lambo. He basically said, it was real funny, man. I couldn't believe he said that. And he kept on saying it over and over in the chorus. My top down, I don't know where it went. My Lambo. He kept on saying in the chorus. And it just stuck. It was just, it went. For all of you that are non-Americans, you have to understand, here in America, we got rappers that rap about anything. They rap about their shoes having a hole in their shoe. In America, they can rap about a banana in a woman's mouth, and they'll make it a top hit in America. As a matter of fact, there was a top hit that was called, what is it called? Throat Baby, something like that. It was about somebody giving some fellatio, a fellatio queen, about a fellatio queen. And that's just what it is in America. If you have a catchy beat, you could talk about anything. You can talk about anything. Here we go. Let's drink the rest of the water. I'm not going to drink. I just threw it away. I'm going to drink the rest of the water. Woo! Some of that sparked up over here. Over here, are you a DJ? Over here. I don't give my secrets. April Neal with a $2 quarter. She says, oh, you a DJ? I'm just going to say, yesterday I was playing rap music, Central C all day, all night. I'm not going to say anything, but for all of you, April Neal, are you a DJ? Like, I could play some music right now, but we got to get over that 100. We got to get over that 100. We are how many away? $90 away. That's a long way. $90 away. Here's what we do. Bang for bang. Info M. Here we go. Toasted. We'll be going right here. Just a toasted right here. Oof. New riff 8 euros, and I go in the other one. Bang for bang. Info M. Here we go. Beautiful. We got two of them. If you don't know, Drake has been drinking. He's been drinking whiskey. Some of you don't know this. Drake has been drinking whiskey, and he's been using Glencairns. Pretty cool. All it takes is for a lot of rappers to start using whiskey with their Glencairns to make it a thing, right? Make it a thing. And the whiskey community will blow up. I will blow up, though. What I'm going to say is I will blow up. Forget about the whole whiskey community. I'm going to blow up because I'm the realest out here. Here we go. I don't know where the heck I put it in here. Let me know, is it not? That smells like new riff. This one. This is Penelope, right? Wow, this is insanely insane. What is this? Here we go. Let's drink this up. That's Penelope. You can tell. Penelope usually. This is the thing about Penelope. The finish just dies. It's like a roller coaster that gives you a big intro, and then all of a sudden, we done. Take you back to the entrance. That's what Penelope does. Usually, that's how I know it's a Penelope. The finishes usually just die off real hard. Real hard. And if you're not into whiskey, you don't know. Usually whiskey, I'm going to give you an example for some of you that are new. If you're new into whiskey, this is what the example is with the whiskey. Okay? I'm going to give you the example. I'm going to give you an analogy. Your Colgate toothpaste with whiskey. I'm going to do an analogy. So if you have a good whiskey, you want to have that finish, long finish. The example will be like if you're brushing your teeth. When you brush your teeth with Colgate, there's certain Colgates or maybe toothpaste that have a long finish. You brush your teeth, and after you brush your teeth, after like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, you can still taste that minty mint, or maybe whatever it is you have used for your teeth. At that night or that morning, it just stays in your mouth for a long period of time. So the finish is literally that with the whiskey. I can only give you that comparison because that's the only thing that was in my mind. And when it comes to whiskey, if you're paying a top dollar for a certain whiskey, just like this one, all right? You want to have that long finish. You want to have that full, strong finish. Some of these whiskeys will stay in your mouth for about 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes. Long finish, sometimes even for the whole 30 minutes. You might even have a memory in your mouth for a whole hour. You never know. Point of matter is, I'm going to drink the rest of this. This is Penelope. Oh, that's good. That's good. You guys want me to start cooking? Hey, bang for bang. Info M. You want me to start cooking? You guys let me know in the chat room. You want me to start cooking? You want to start cooking? If we get a couple more likes on the stream, I will just throw this right on the grill right now. I'm not going to wait. I'll throw it right on the grill. I won't even drink this whiskey. We'll throw it on the grill. Just hit that like button. Tap the screen a couple times. Thank you so much, April, for the super chat. David, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate all of you. You just have to hit that like button. We'll start cooking this. It depends on you. Do you want me to start cooking this or not? April says, Dolly. I show you, Dolly. I show you, Dolly. You want me to start cooking? Comments. You want me to start cooking? Comment, chat room. Chat room, comment. You want me to start cooking? I'm going to start getting crazy. I might even put some music on. You want me to start cooking? Dolly, tell me. I'm going to start. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to drink a beer. I'm going to drink a beer, man. I really want a beer. Here we go. Boom, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for me to start cooking? I'm about to make a name for myself. I'm going to watch Peacemaker tonight. Tonight, I'm going to be watching Peacemaker. I cannot wait. April O'Neil, flooding the chat room. There you go. Maybe we should. Here we go. Maybe we should start cooking. Here we go. Let's light this son of a gun up. Here we go. Let's start lining this up. This is already good. You can see. And here we go. We're going to move some of these sausages. And then we're just going to slap it on. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to do this. And for some of you, flavor makes a big difference. Make sure to get the flavor on your sausage. And for a lot of you watching, I hope you enjoy the stream. We're about to light this up. You're going to see. You're going to enjoy the stream, yes? Here we go. Let's light the son of a gun up. You guys are here? You guys are watching? Hit that like button. Here we go. Bing bang. Bing bang. Woo! I just threw that plate in my hand. I'm a savage, yeah? Beautiful. The smell here is real nice. Ah, we got this going.